a real big dude.
Do nothing. I mean, she was like standing next to you one time. You came up and gave me a hug. I thought maybe like I don't know who I don't know her. I thought maybe I did something to offend her. Well, that's Kenny Powers from Eastbound and Down. That's a TV show. I'm just repeating what he says. Okay. I'm not really learning anything here. I took a blue-white gold card, and now I'm going to try to draft around it. I don't know. If you count Dylan, we had basically 3 members of HamCon. Well, if you count Mac and Dylan, it'd be more. But I mean, Mac we knew I was going to hang out with anyways. I spent a lot of time with Dylan, which was great. I did meet some viewers. Yeah, Sager caught me at a bad time. I only got to speak with him once shortly because I was actually headed to get something to drink. I did see him briefly. I wouldn't count him as part of the HamCon. I would count Trio for sure. You could count Daughter Butter. I would count D. Gomez. And then Dylan if you count him. That was most of it. Spiral Cycle. Thank you for the gift sub. It was pretty hard to see people, even if you like were trying to. I had lots of little interactions. And I'm kind of bad at names, and a lot of people didn't tell me their screen names. I met this one dude. I would know him again if I saw him. I think his name was Gage. Something like that. And talked to him very kind of briefly, but then like he was watching one of my matches. And like Bane fired this blue-white dude out. And like he just starts going crazy. He's like, oh, shit. He's like jumping around and stuff. That was pretty funny. Meanwhile, my opponent's just kind of sitting there demoralized. I wasn't gonna celebrate with him, but it was pretty funny. Fake Senior, thank you for the subscription. I don't hate this guy. I guess I'll take another removal. I don't know how much removal you want. I talked to Siggy once or twice. I definitely wouldn't call it hanging out. I would say no to that. If we could have found each other in between rounds in the sea of humanity, maybe we could have quote unquote hung out for like 20 minutes, just bullshitted. We couldn't have like done anything. I mean, we could have sat next to each other in between a round or something if we found it, but like I say. That's kind of similar to Banefire in a way. Like, you're going to have inevitability, but I didn't think it could be countered. Spiral Cycle, thank you for the gift sub. What am I doing? I'm just going to keep drafting bad cards that are blue and white that I might could play. No, I mean, I did in a command, I guess. There's not much to cover. That's the highlights. I don't know if it's savvy or not, but it got him off my hands. I'm gonna fucking murder somebody in here if somebody says, I would have bought one from you, or I would have paid more. I'm gonna fucking murder that person. Actually, what I'm gonna do is ban them because they had months to do it and didn't want to. They all will say they did. I had to threaten Dutterbutter with his moderator. I said, Dutterbutter, you come say hi to me or I'm demodding you. And I think that that's fair. These people don't even want to come. They just want to stay like in the shadows completely. I'm not selling a goddamn thing, Roka. It's gone. Sold out. As long as I got feet, I'll sell feet picks, that's for sure. Did I get a fair price for the boxes? I would assume no if I sold them to a dealer who's just going to resell them, right? Frambios, I would assume no. Unless the dealers are stupid. I don't think they're stupid. Trio, you're a warrior. This guy's just jet setting all around. I don't assume it's counterfeit. I ain't tried to spend it yet. Ryan Tucker, thank you for the subscription.
You have about 40 times more patience than you should with these Twitch monsters.
Who said that? Oh, shit! Spiral Cycle! Thank you for the donation. I was like, where did that come from? This card is okay. It's nice when you have the shelter. Probably should take it over another one of these. I don't know. Also nice to protect the tamer. Yeah, I don't think my feet are looking so hot right now. Daywalker Blade! Thank you for the subscription.
Golden Kappa train hype. GL today ham.
This is a Golden Kappa train. I think I want the big creature. I got so much removal. Clunky removal too, or I don't know if I want card draw. I need to take more trips. All y'all come back, subscribe. Olothoperos, thank you for the subscription. I mean, more removal. I don't really want more removal. Well, Joe K has advanced knowledge of the pack contents. Dylan, I'm glad you made it home safe. I almost messaged you, but I didn't want you to think I was weird. Tums aren't food. Thank you for the subscription. Dylan, you didn't use the room, or did you? That was weird what you were saying to me. How do you know who Dylan is, Siggy? How did you see Dylan? Dylan didn't play Rogues. Dylan was top meta. I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys are weird. I didn't say that. Where are you getting this shit from? OPKS, you are lost. Literally, Boyden lost his damn mind. Even Tripudi knows what's going on. Is Doomwake here or something? What the fuck? Siggy's being weird now. I was basically standing with Dylan at every waking moment. So you probably did see Dylan. Joey Cream Pie, thank you for the cheer.
X245. Hello.
Spiral Cycle, thank you for the gift sub again. I'll make it hard to keep up. I'm trying. If I lose this draft, it's because you guys were gifting too much bullshit. Keep that in mind. I think I want this land. I got Ethereal Armor. I got a Gremlin guy. Not a whole lot else. I got this. It's gotta just be the good 2-dropper. Okay, nobody knows what that means. Counter guy as enchantment. No clue what he's saying. I don't think anyone does. Typical Joe K. Fuck no, he didn't play no Phoenix. What in the world now? Spiral Cycle, thank you for the donation. Hey,
Sorry for messing up
dude,
your
I'm making
draft.
a fucking joke. God damn it, I can't even make a joke. Brian Gatt, thank you for the cheer. Chains Addiction, thank you for the subscription. Woo-wee, got Glimmer late too. This deck's got 21 nice cards. Well, the tunnel is nice enough, I guess. Spiral Cycle, thank you for the subscription this time.
Let's get this party rolling.
Snagglepuss, thank you for the subscription. What is 69%? What are you talking about? I might have to play 2 flies. I guess I could play this counter. Or a 4-drop. Oh, some Twitch bullshit? I don't follow that. I put it on the easiest setting for you guys when they first came out with it. It really changed it at all. King Gex, thank you for the cheer. I guess I can't say no to that since you cheered me. I'm gonna have to tell it in story form. No, I'll tell him. Dov Jordan, thank you for the subscription. Alright, I'm gonna tell it in a story form. Jesus Christ. Spiral Cycle, thank you for the gift sub. Alright, I'm trying to tell a story now. So cool it. So I don't listen. It don't sound that bad. It doesn't like I sold 24 boxes of Magic cards. I'm not saying thank you for anything else during story time. If you want to keep giving me, that's fine, but not thanking you. Anyhow, it actually weighs a shit ton. I packed them all into this suitcase, okay? The suitcase won't roll. Its fucking wheels are broke. So I get over there, and I've got to decide what I want to do, right? The parking lot is just fucking... I parked essentially a quarter mile away from the building. It's so far away from the door. So I'm like, what am I going to do, you know? I'm like, all right, I'm going to carry in one singular box of mystery boosters. I've got 17 of them. I'm going to carry one and find somebody, shop it around, and see what's up. So I just look at these booths. There's people standing fucking way. You can't even get up to a booth, hardly. And I finally found a booth that I could get up to, made eye contact with the guy, not one buyer, it's just a dude. And I'm like, you know, are you guys buying these? And so he takes it, he's like, what do you want for it? And I'm like, I just want to get an offer, you know. He goes and talks to somebody, and then he puts it in a calculator, and this and that, and he's talking to somebody. He came back, he offered me 150, which I was very happy with 150. That's about what I would have asked for. I might have tried to ask for a little more to get to that. But 150 is about what I wanted. I said, okay, I got a bunch of these, you know. You want any? How many you want? And he goes back and asks, he's like, we just want one. I'm like, okay. So I sell it to him. Now I got to go back to the car to get more stock. I didn't think anybody was just going to want to buy one box. I didn't even think that was an option. Okay. So I go back and I'm like, well, I'll carry 6 of them. That's not but so much, you know, that it's going to like weigh me down. I'll carry 6 of them. So I go up to like 4 booths when I walk in, and they all shake their head, no, we're not interested. We don't want that. No thanks, you know. I'm like, okay. You know, no discussion on the price, just nah, we don't want it. So then I ended up at TOA, as Siggy said, and the guy, like, he didn't need a calculator, you know, he just goes, I can do 140. I go, how many do you want? He's like, well, how many do you have? I was like, I got kind of a lot. I got 16. He's like, oh, we'll take them. I was like, all right. And I go, how about Modern Horizons 3? Are you buying those? And in my mind, Modern Horizons 3 was probably, guy had long hair, is all I can tell you. Modern Horizons 3 in my mind was like less valuable than the these other ones. But he goes, we'll buy those for 180. And I was like, okay, I have 7 of them. You want all of them? And he's like, yep. So at that point, I went back out and I just fucking carried the suitcase and it wouldn't wheel. The suitcase was fucking insanely heavy still. But I'm like, I'd rather do this than make like 4 trips. So I just fucking lugged it in there, got all sweaty. Oh, fuck yeah, I was sweating. Then I just went back to the hotel and crashed and showered and stuff. And then I went back over there later. That's my story on the boxes. Now, resume the gifting. No, I'm just fucking around. But seriously. Because I won them. I'm a winner, Zeladino. I think I might cut this cheerleader. Well, that or the fly. The cheerleader might be worse than the fly. Huh? Yeah, it was. 1. Please don't gift 90 subs or anything. Please don't do that. I'm not even kidding. I choose 1 if in case it's a gift sub. These people don't need subs. They need to watch my ads. No, do not. Please do not gift 90 subs. I choose 1. Choose 0 if I could. Ugh. What does that even mean, Eonos? I could have just asked without it in my hand, too. Let me. I didn't need to be criticized. Well, I don't know what else the 1 through 90 is, so I'm picking 1 to be safe. Spiral Cycle, I don't know what I've done, but
90.
thank you. I don't know what I've done. I've barely had time to draft a deck. Yeah, I mean, I met a good deal of people that just said, like, hey, I like your streamer on the trip. Or opponents that recognize me. Are you the limited streamer guy? This and that. All that stuff was kind of cool. One had one interesting interaction for sure, though. But I don't need to talk about that one, I guess. At least ran into one enemy of the stream. Dude, I'm fucking dead. What am I supposed to do about 4/4 trample? Just come in tapped. Oh, man, I'm going to put all my eggs in my basket. You might want to triple block. I know this guy can't block, but... Killed the Glimmer over the... Okay. Weird, but okay. He's probably got the thing to bring back his 7/6. Fucked. Alright, didn't have that. I wasn't, no. Wasn't gonna do that. Had no intention of doing such thing. I forgot about this guy's ability. I should have killed this guy. What am I fucking doing? I literally forgot about the fucking spider. I'm just gonna die to it now. I just killed myself worrying about Dylan R. Well, this was just dumb. I should have unlocked this door. Oh! What a draw by the ham-bone! I don't mind a counter against this kind of deck. Not sure what I want to cut for it, though. I kind of like my little cheap guys. Maybe the researcher can go. That seems fine. What is an ACQ prep? Oh, Arena Championship qualifier? Is that what you're saying? Dude, I have no clue. There's a fucking Arena Open this weekend. Well, sealed is day one of the open too, so you're gonna get practice. I mean, not that you need to practice for that, but you get practice from it. Well, why don't you just plan on one shot in all of them then? With that logic. If that's all you gotta do is plan on it. I mean, if this motherfucker wants to take 8, I'm happy with it. If I could go back in time, would I do this on my guy? Probably. I don't know. Maybe not either. Guess this is the key. It doesn't have any creatures to put my shit on. Everybody's out here animating. Jesus. Too much of a good thing. I should have just killed this the first time, right? It's going to be good enough to get... I'm going to have to deal with whatever eventually. I shouldn't have taken the first damage from it, honestly. No, that motherfucker's going to kill me dead. Clock on Coco. Slow play warning. Nobody knows what that means. This guy's fucking tough to handle. Hospitality Rude. I'm sure you have tons of great options, Coco. Take your time. I did terrible, but thank you. Can I hexproof after ward is paid on this guy? How the fuck does that work? Because it's already targeting this guy. I know on like a murder you can, but on this you can? Yeah, this is still stacked. I see it now. Still stacked. Bop. Bam. Boom. Bow. Coco is unfazed somehow. Literally unfazed. The RC is just one of those things. Not too many people get to come away from it happy. If you qualify for the Pro Tour, you could be pretty happy. Anything other than that, I don't think you didn't do great or anything. It's hard to do great, though. It's extremely hard to do great. I didn't like embarrass myself or something, but I definitely didn't do like, oh, you did great or anything. What does that matter? Of course, I mean it's one tournament. They didn't do great either. And I have more top eights than almost anybody there at Pro Tours. Also, this is an RC, not an RCQ. There's barely any RCQs that even have 100 people. Of course they won't. That's why I said it's hard to do great. Seems like he thinks I'm weak. You ought to just wipe my shit here, but I don't know what Coco's thinking. He only wants to kill one player. I don't know why he only wants to kill one. I ain't fucking shuffling. Well, first of all, I dropped out when I was 6-5 because I could no longer win anything. They didn't play any 16 rounds. And I disagree, though, that that's an accomplishment. It certainly shouldn't be an accomplishment from a Pro Tour win. Pro Tour champion. Like, that's akin to, like, you told Michael Jordan that, like, I don't even know. He, like, made middle of the pack at his fucking county fair or something. Like I said, I didn't embarrass myself, but no, I mean going 9-7 or something at like an RC is not an accomplishment. If it's like your first competitive tournament or something and you want to like feel proud of it, that's fine. But like, I mean, I earned no prize in the whole tournament. I don't know how to be more clear. It's just one of those tournaments where not a lot of people win a prize. All right, I won. I don't know why, but I won. I'll take it. I played Is It Phoenix with a Banefire. Really shouldn't matter to me. I mean, you could play any deck you want in Pioneer. Got a quick one out of him. No. You don't really have to. I mean, I said I lost. Say like, hey, I glad you had a good time or something. I don't know. Really, I mean, I tried to prepare for the tournament. I'm not saying I didn't. I'm not saying I didn't care that much, but like, it wasn't gonna make or break me, and if I did well or not. I mean, if I won the whole tournament, that there was a lot of money for that. But like, if I qualified for a pro tour, that'd be cool. But I just didn't. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I didn't feel bad when I lost or anything, so I don't really want to act like what I did is any sort of accomplishment. It's nice that I didn't just get embarrassed. You know, I held my own. However you want to put it. No, that's my best matchup is blue-white. I wish I got to play it all day long. I have negate in my hand. I don't negate high noon. I don't understand why people like it so much. I have no trouble beating high noon. The only time I countered high noon was when he wanted to sacrifice to kill my creature. Because he had a red land out. I don't even know what that means. Verse high noons question mark. Yes. I don't think it's good against them. It's not good against me after I sideboard. If they stick at game one, it's pretty good, I guess. I think it's horrible after sideboard. At least that's how I built my deck. Well, typically I have a threat in play. And then they start taking 2 damage or something every turn, and they can't cast anything.